Hello, Jen. Hi, you're on.
Oh, great.
Oh, welcome to the show, by the way.
Thanks very much. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Same. Um, in case nobody know, like less people, I'm not sure my listeners know who you are. You're the daughter of Harry
Of course.
Chapin. Harry Chapin, by the way. He's your father.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
usually say Chapin.
Oh, Chapin.
And,
I've been saying
Chapin,
it wrong
yes.
all this time, and you never told me.
Well, it's not a name that you hear that much anymore. I mean, they still play his songs on the radio.
Yeah, Cats in the
But,
Cradle. That's gotta be the
radio
best one.
is such a different world these days, But and so often you're like hearing music on your computer and you're just seeing a name printed. Anyway, yes, he was my dad,
And you were his only child.
No, actually, I'm one of five. I'm the fourth of five children.
Oh.
I have my mother had a first husband, and had three children. My siblings.
Oh, right.
Jamie, Jono, and Jason, a girl and two boys, and then they got divorced, and my dad actually legally adopted my older siblings. So, and I don't think of them as half siblings exactly, and my dad certainly raised them as his own for the time when he was alive. And then I have a younger brother. So my dad has, had two biological children and five altogether. So, but I'm the only one who is an active musician, who's made a living, made a life, doing that. So it's it can be an impression that I'm his only child as far as I'm the one with the website and with the press campaigns and albums out and that kind of thing.
Wow. And like the best song was the Cat in the Cradle. And it's kind of ironic. It's Cat in the Cradle. It's ironic because it's dedicated to a son, even though you were his daughter. But you actually covered that song too.
I did. I love the song. It's a great song, but I wouldn't have necessarily chosen to do it because I'm, usually really focusing on my own songwriting.
Oh.
And his version is so, it's so complete. It wasn't really needed for me to do it, but there was a compilation that came out a few years back called "A Song for My Father," and it was all children of songwriters who were themselves songwriters, but for the compilation album they were doing their dad's songs. So they specifically asked me to do "Cats in the Cradle." So there it was.
Wow, and this is a song I'm playing. Oh man, that's a hell of a song. You besides covering your own version, but besides that, talk about you talk about your father Harry. I'm sure he was a good person. I never got to know about him that much, except for his song. But other than that, I don't know that much. I'm gonna be honest about him, but
that's fine. Well,
but I'm sure it was very interesting. I'm sure he was a hell of a guy. So how was Harry like?
He was very energetic. He was kind of a larger than life, kind of a hurricane of a person. He was, very well known for that song "Cats in the Cradle," but he was most loved by his fans for his live performances, which were like often 3 hours long, and had like extensive audience sing-alongs, and we're hugely energetic and involved for the audience. So, but then aside from that, he, um, early in his career, he became a committed activist. And
Oh,
often in his performances, he talked about, serious issues, specifically the issues of hunger and poverty. And
oh
he was,
wow, he's an
very
activist.
outraged that in this, the most wealthy country in the world, that people, now it's an even bigger problem. There's 49 million Americans who are hungry, which
Uh,
is, bigger than the population of many countries. Um, so he talked about this in his concerts, and encouraged his audience to get involved and make a difference. But more than talk, a huge amount of his concerts were benefits, and
oh,
additionally, he founded an organization. He lobbied President Carter, who was president in the 1970s, to start a presidential commission on world hunger. He was very involved in lobbying in Washington, and then he started an organization called World Hunger Year. And I've actually been on the board of directors of that organization for 20 years, and now we're known by the name of Why Hunger. But it's a unique group because it's always had the focus of going beyond just emergency feeding and responding to hunger as an emergency, and instead looking at the whole system of economics, of education, of immigration, of all these things, of low wages, that make hunger happen, and trying to address the solutions from the grassroots, and for the root causes of hunger. So, that he was very passionate, very energetic. He
wow.
really wanted to make an impact in his life beyond music. So he was a great influence on me. But he was 10 when I died. I mean, he was 10. I was 10 when he died.
Wow. That's amazing.
So I've had to create
He's,
an identity outside, and have my own career.
wow. And
Did
so,
you want to ask me about my music, or did you want to ask me about my dad, or what was interesting to
well,
you? What made you
I
reach
guess a little
out?
bit of both. But I thought it was more like him and your career. I would say
Okay.
a bonus one would have been like for you to sing that song live, but was hopefully next time if not. But well, what about your career? You say you went solo. How's that like?
Well, I've been writing songs and performing with my band, and making CDs and albums for almost 20 years now.
Wow.
And it's it's a wonderful job. It's hugely challenging. It's given me the opportunity to travel all over the USA, even a little bit in Europe, and meet many amazing people. It's very challenging because on the one hand, I've had the freedom to do exactly what kind of music I want, and so on. I've also had to really do a lot of hustling, a lot of self promotion. It's kind of like running a small business. You have to you have to do all the accounting, all the numbers, as well as you have to sell, and tell people to come, and so
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's challenging, but I have two little kids, um, and my husband and I have two little kids, and we've worked together for most of my career. He's a virtuoso, amazingly talented bassist, um, and also a recording engineer, producer. So we've done a lot of our albums in our home studio, and then we've had the great privilege of raising our kids together and not having to drop them at daycare every day. Sometimes we're on tour and we call upon
Fortunately,
grandmothers.
he's been there because I can't imagine one of my parents not being able to be there for me. Because
Yeah,
you said Harry died at a young age. I can't imagine that.
yeah. Well, that's definitely. I mean, it's so normal
Very
for
fortunate.
me at this point to not have a dad. But on the other hand, it's been a blessing that so many people. Here we are, almost 35 years after he died, and you're asking about him. You know about him. You've heard of him. And most people, they lose a parent, and it's just their own fading memories. But I have, even though you were admitted that you don't know that much about him,
Yeah, because
and
I never heard of him except for the song. So that
right, but you knew the song, and that's kind of kept him alive, and even
Yep.
telling
I
my
can't
children about their grandfather.
I don't think I would have known about him if it weren't for the song.
Of
That
course not. No,
no,
no.
but
That's an
what was
amazing
behind
thing
that
that
song
music
exactly?
does.
Like what made him write such a
What?
great? What was behind the song? Like the composition of the
Well,
song.
actually, the song. My mother is a poet, and she wrote a poem about her first husband and his father and their relationship, and showed it to my dad, and that's actually what the song was based on. So, because her husband, her first husband, um, and his dad didn't really communicate so well, and
Oh,
she thought it was tragic. So she wrote a poem, and then it resonated with my dad. So he wrote the song. So a lot of people thought he was kind of writing about himself as a parent. And there's certainly connections, but really my mom wrote the lyrics. So
wow. So as far as getting to what exactly happened? Was he backing up and like the accident, was he backing up or he like
he
what
was on
happened?
they don't know exactly what happened. He got hit by a truck. He was driving. He switched lanes. He slowed down. He might have been, we don't know why he switched lanes
Oh man.
so quickly. He might have been feeling sick. He might have even been having a heart attack, because it was kind of mysterious what happened right before the accident. But, basically a huge tractor trailer. He was driving a very small car. He got hit by a giant truck.
Oh wow.
So
I'm so sorry.
that's the short story.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, it's not something that hits me with raw emotion anymore. It's
Yeah,
been a long time.
yeah, I'm glad you are open to talking about it. Most people wouldn't want to talk about it unless it was after many years, like you said. So I appreciate you being honest.
Yeah, I generally more talk mostly talk about his life and his work, but I'm not. I don't mind talking briefly about how he died.
Wow. So So now you've been in the music industry for for like more than 20 years. How is it like? Did you get to meet a lot of people, big
Oh,
people?
definitely met a lot of legends. Done a lot of traveling, and most importantly, a lot of just like regular people. In the fact that it's been, that I'm not famous, and that a lot of the touring has been playing for, tiny little audiences and little clubs and little theaters. It means that I've had a chance to connect with people. It's not just like take the tour bus to the next city, take the airplane on first class. It's been about like people opening up their homes to us. People, we've taken our kids on tour a lot, and people have, so many people have helped us take care of them.
Oh, you couldn't bring them with
So
you?
yeah, not so much lately because they're in school, but when they were
Oh,
really little, and then also in the summer. Usually we go on a 3-week trip every summer,
oh,
and
that's
and
nice.
take them along. And it's a great privilege to be able to take your kids to work. Most people don't get to do that unless they're working on a farm.
Wow. So you went to Brown University and Berkeley College. When I'm thinking of Berkeley, I'm thinking of Paula Cole, and she's like faculty. She teaches
Oh,
like
she's
often.
faculty there now.
I believe
Yeah, she was there like a little bit before me. Um,
oh,
and we have some overlapping musician friends. Um, and she's a fine musician. You know, um, she's had pop hits, but she really, her music goes pretty deep. Um, so yeah, she went to Berkeley. It was a good place to meet people. Um, a wonderful experience to kind of be immersed in the life of a musician.
wow. So besides Paula Cole, who else that I might have heard of or know more have you met besides Bruce even is
Well,
yes.
actually, it's funny. I don't actually know Paula Cole. I just know people who
You've,
know her.
oh
Um,
wow.
but gosh, who else have I met? Um, well, briefly, I've met Bruce Springsteen. I've met
Wow.
Smokey Robinson, the Neville Brothers,
Oh man.
Bruce Hornsby, Brian Adams, um, DMC from Run DMC.
That's amazing.
He's actually kind of a friend. Wonderful guy. A lot of great jazz musicians who you might not know of unless you're a big jazz fan. But yeah, my husband is a jazz musician, and that's been a lot of our world. But yeah, it's been great.
Wow. So you even been on like late night shows, even Conan
Uh huh.
O'Brien.
Yeah, I got to meet Conan O'Brien, who's a super nice guy. Um, various radio shows and so on. We've done a lot of early morning TV when you have to like show up at 4:30 and play your song for a minute. Done a lot of challenging things.
Wow.
Chris, I should mention I have about 2 more minutes. So if you have any
You
final
wait.
question.
So you have a busy schedule, I would assume.
Oh yeah, well don't we all?
So you're like touring, and you're like touring. You have I can imagine you have a tight schedule, all kinds of events, etc. I had a guest
Well,
on that, and she said she had to be really strict with her schedule because she had to go. Like everybody's busy recently.
Who? I'm sorry. You mentioned who?
A previous guest. She said that she had a tight schedule and she couldn't be on for long, but
Uh huh. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
So
that's
so
a lot of it comes down to there's tight schedule because of music, but there's also a tight schedule because of being a parent.
oh yeah.
That's and so it's something everybody knows, or not not everybody, but a lot of people know whether they're touring musicians or not. There's and then the real thing is so many people are working like in they're incredibly busy in not glamorous jobs, not as performers, but as healthcare workers or
Uh-huh.
fast food restaurant servers. And that's one of the things through my music that I've tried to communicate something similar to my dad of just like, let's be compassionate, let's be aware of the ways that life is just incredibly tough for too many people, and we should be compassionate and do what we can to make things better for our neighbors.
Yeah, and by the way, oh yeah, I also appreciate the ones you love and people you care about because you never know they might not be there tomorrow or might not be there tomorrow. Is there
Yeah,
is there
it's true.
yeah, and is there any future events coming up so anybody who's listening can
Yeah, well, my next concert is in about a month in Brooklyn, New York, at a little club called Barbez in Brooklyn. An excellent club. So I'll be playing with my trio: Jamie Foxx on the guitar, Stefan Crump on the bass. I'll be playing a bunch of shows. If people go to my website, jenchapin.com, late June, playing out on Long Island, playing the Bergen Rockland Music Festival, playing in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, going up to Rhode Island, doing some summer touring in Canada. So yeah, the best way for people to find me is through my website.
hmm
And
and
I also have
and you even
have
travel the
a
world too.
page.
So
Excuse me.
you even travel the world too, right?
Well,
At least you got to travel a few places.
mostly this country, a little bit into Canada, lately, and some years ago we did an English tour, and I've played in Germany and Switzerland, but and in France.
Oh
But
wow.
it's been interesting, but not completely crazy. So yeah, stay in touch
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh, all right.
thanks
Okay.
everybody for
Oh, wait.
listening.
Before you go, what would you any advice and what would you like to say to everybody who's listening, including what would you tell anybody if they
Well,
want to make it big?
if you're feeling sad, don't think just about yourself, but actually they have scientific studies that people are happiest when they actually serve others, when they're volunteering, when they're
Mm-hmm.
helping other people, and when they're not just stuck in their own lives. And especially in this world where there's so much pressure to like post on Facebook about what you're doing and Instagram and look how great I am, and it's like it's good to get off your computer and just go out and do stuff and help people
Mm-hmm.
and be in nature and be in the air. And if you're an artist, your job is very clear. It's to be yourself. It's not to try and sound like anyone else, paint like anybody else, look like anyone else, but to
To
be
be
the
individualistic.
most
Be
yourself.
you.
Yeah. So
I believe in my opinion, it's music is the one thing that prevents you from being insane. I don't know that because without music, people will go nuts. That's what I think. Because music is what keeps us calm.
I
Doesn't matter
think
what
it's
genre.
pretty darn important. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you
Well,
for being
thank
on the
you
show.
so much.
Hopefully, I'm back in a few months. Maybe in August. Hopefully you can perform that song, "Cat in the Cradle," if
Well,
you can.
I think best would it's hard to perform over the phone or even on Skype. I think best would be to just play the recording.
We'll see. But thank you for being on, anyways.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. Who knew that the song "Cats in the Cradle"? When you learn about it, if it wasn't for that song, I don't think I would have learned anything else from Harry Chapin. I can't believe I said Harry Chapin. I was wrong all this time. Damn. Well, hopefully, anybody who's listening, check her work out and check her music and listen to her. And if you're by the area and future events, hopefully you'll listen to her and I don't go to concerts that much, but if I had a chance, I would go. So go to her site, jenchapin.com. And as far as Harry, rest in peace, man. That's a hell of a song you made. Hopefully things are better up there, wherever you may be.